What kind of attitude is
They
that?
have lost the appeal. That is part of the records. But the evidence leader chose not even to sensitize the committee about such. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Mokhalaka.
Thank you, Chair. General Phahlane.
In the court, and they have lost the appeal.
The matter that is before the courts, you just say no, the matter is still before the courts. Is that okay?
In order, Chair.
The second part, if there is also other process ongoing, and you feel like there is a statement that you can make which may jeopardize the process, you just make that reference to say, look, there is a process that is still ongoing on that matter. We may not be able to speak to it. Is that okay?
It's in order, Chair.
Thank you so much.
All right. But maybe before the evidence leader, Chair, the critical issues that I'm talking of, and witnesses coming here, we're talking to the issues. And those are some of the issues that the evidence leader was pushing through without giving me an opportunity to deal with those, despite the fact that the issues that he was raising were before him in my affidavit. They are not strange. So first, the music system. I will want to talk to the music system. Second, I will want to talk to the blue lights. 3, I would like to talk to the software procured by not forensic crime intelligence. Those 3 are very, very critical. I will also, in between, talk to some of the issues. There were 3 members before this committee coming from forensic services who have made certain allegations, which allegations were already canvassed in the court, and they have lost the appeal. That is part of the records. But the evidence leader chose not even to sensitize the committee about such. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Mokhalaka.
Thank you, Chair. General Phahlane, good afternoon. I don't think you are going to write your own exam paper. You're not going to do that. See, we have been through a very difficult morning, and the way you are approaching it is like we're being disrespected here. It's like there was some form of a caucus to disrespect us. We're not going to accept that. Not after what happened. The evidence leader is going to probe what we are probing. And we're going to ask questions that we think are relevant to our own terms of reference. And that's it. If he wants any special platform where he will address you on any issue he feels it was not properly canvassed by us, we'll do that. He will ask you, the chair, to do that. But to be told that you can't ask this, you can't ask that, and you're politely trying to say, you can't say the things you're saying. He goes back there and say, this is what I want to address, this is what I want to, and then putting the evidence leader on a back foot. This is what he said before, and we wasted 5 hours when I was here. What is that? What kind of attitude is that? Let's start on a proper footing, Chair. We are going to ask questions. What it is relevant to him might not be relevant to me, and he can't tell me which question to ask. He can't tell the evidence leader which question to ask. So he's not going to write his own examination. We are here to probe what we think is relevant, and the witness before us, if there is any matter they're dissatisfied about, they always ask your indulgence as a chairperson and say, Chair, can I please have an indulgence? I want to speak to 1, 2, 3, 4. But that we are going to be addressed like this before we even start. No, Chair, we must be protected, especially by you. We're not going to be subjected to exactly what we've been subjected to before.
Honorable Ngola.
Thank you very much. Chair, I think, unfortunately, we'll have to disagree with General Phahlane on the approach that which he wants us to take in respect of probing. And Honorable Malema is correct that anything that is relevant to the terms of reference is what will be probing. He further speaks about issues relevant to forensics. You'll recall, Chair, that we would have, as part of the public participation, received testimonies from various people and various members of the society. And a lot of damaging allegations that were leveled against top-ranking officials of SAPS, including General Phahlane. If you still remember, Chair, that there were issues that were raised with us in full view of the public, that at SAPS there's been a consistent loss of rhino horns and narcotics, which happens during the time of General Phahlane, and the allegers were also insinuating that he may have been involved in those things. So if General Phahlane wants to gag us from asking such kind of things, then it means there is no reason for us to be here with him. Because the nature of the evidence that we want, the nature of the testimony that we want from him involves what he says are things that he is not prepared to answer. He himself appeared before this ad hoc committee and refused to answer some of the questions under the disguise that the matter is at the Labour Appeals Court. And the Labour Appeals Court has pronounced itself in respect of that. So we still have unanswered questions that were not even answered in the first round where we met General Phahlane, because he would have said some of the issues are before the Labour Appeal Court. And the Labour Appeal Court pronounced itself. Now still we're being gagged from asking about those things. Chair, we do not agree with General Phahlane and we won't adhere to his request. Thank you very much.
SC, is there any comment you want to make? Yeah.
Sorry, Chair. The last time General Phahlane appeared, he spoke at length. In fact, there was one session, if I were a cricketer, I would have said I didn't even touch one ball. He just came all the time. And I think he was given a more than fair opportunity to speak to matters in his affidavit. You may recall, which is different to what General Phahlane is saying today. I had on several occasions said to General Phahlane, this is not the platform to question your dismissal, because this is not an adjudicating forum, because he's contesting it. And I actually said, can we move forward on the basis that you've been dismissed, but you challenge your dismissal and leave it there. The matter is now before the Labour Appeal Court. He nevertheless chose to expand on it at length. I thought I was trying to also help by today saying I'm going to ask 5 questions in 5 discrete categories. And if, Honourable Chair, Honourable Members, if you look just at the contents page of General Phahlane's affidavit, they're all covered there. Put here by him, not by us. Because this is the one affidavit which we as evidence leaders did not draft. We had exchanged views. I get on very well with his counsel. We had exchanged views, especially over the holiday period, and General Phahlane was insistent that he wants his affidavit placed before the committee, and we left it there, but on the basis that it doesn't preclude us from asking questions either related to what's in his affidavit or other questions that may arise from the testimony of other witnesses, which has become standard practice.
Okay.
So the sooner perhaps I can proceed, the sooner I can, from our side, be done, and the committee can ask
let me hear him out. General Phahlane, do you have anything to say before? I want us to proceed on the common understanding.
Chair, may I request that we proceed? In what I said, there was never disrespect. And in actual fact, I listened to what the Honorable Ngola said. Precisely what he's saying, that's what I said. It's one of the issues that I want to respond to. I've never said I don't want to respond to the issues that were raised by the members here. And it is those issues that are contained in my supplementary affidavit, which is not even detailed, it is just documents. So let's proceed. Those that, maybe I must find a better way. Those that I will unanswer, I will say so.
No, not those that you will answer. You say, to the best of my abilities, I will answer every question.
To the best of my abilities, I will answer all questions, and please help me God. Let's proceed.
Thank you.